3-1 Becker. Three-2 Becker.
And of course, after this next point of Becker's, they'll change ends. And so often this is the moment when a player will lose a service point. But Becker has been so focused today, and you couldn't blame him for losing his serve just now. It was all Edberg.
To Becker.
And another faultless point there by Becker.
They're not really supposed to stop at the change of the chair, the change of ends on a tie break, but they've both done it. I don't think Richard Kaufman will be reprimanding them from the chair. Four-two.
5-2 Becker.
Snuffing out any half chance that Edberg might have thought he had with the quality of that delivery. 2-5.
First service.
Well left.
5-3 Becker.
My goodness me. Becker guessed right, stayed still. Little bit of poker going on down there. Just the 1 point taken against the serve, the first of the tie-break.
Becker.
And the serve really too short. Becker absolutely relentless, punishing it as it should have been punished by a world-class player. 3 match points.
First service. First service.
That's it.
Game, set, match, Becker 6-4, 7-6.
So they exchange friendly words at the chair, and Barbara can breathe again. Boris, the winner here now 4 times in 10 visits. And a thoroughly deserved victory by a man playing at the peak of his powers. 6-4, 7-6, an hour and 32 minutes of near perfection from Becker. Just one lost serve, and you couldn't blame him for that, because it was Edberg at his finest that took it from him, from his grasp. So a great achievement here for Stefan Edberg on his last visit. He'll have a happy memory when he leaves Queen's Club for the last time as a competitor in the tournament. He'll be back here many times, I'm sure. And it's been a great week altogether, full of great excitement from a world-class field. And all these wonderful supporters who have packed into the ground, more than 50,000 of them in the week, have been really treated to some wonderful play. And it won't be the last international tennis. In fact, on this very court, on the Monday after Wimbledon, they have a Pro-Am here, a rather pro-celebrity challenge in the afternoon of July the 8th for Save the Children. So if you want to come and see some more tennis, you can come down that day, but you won't be seeing them playing for anything like this famous trophy, which has so many great names on it. John McEnroe, who's won it 4 times. Like Becker, he joins him now. And I remember that, of course, as the trophy for the London Championships, which used to be played the week before Wimbledon, and also had tremendous fields. The great men like Laver and Rosewall, all the great Australians and Americans. And Mark, I think really Becker will look back on this with terrific satisfaction going into Wimbledon.
Yes, I think also Edberg will. I mean, he has to be proud. It really was a match of the very highest standard. And really, I think it was Edberg that actually drew out the play from Becker. And both should be really pleased with their performance. It was a superb match in every sense of the word.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now come to the presentation for the 1996 Stella Artois
So the Duchess of Gloucester it will be on court to present the trophies. And always a popular figure here, and a player herself. Often plays with Shirley Brasher.
Leading the party, Royal Highness the Duchess of Gloucester, Vice Patron of the Queen's Club.
So the concluding ceremony is about to begin.
Chairman of the Queen's Club.
And the 2 players sitting there waiting patiently, private with their thoughts. But they both can look back with great satisfaction on this week. And the ball boys and the ball girls and all the court officials lining up there who contribute so much to the Stella, which of course is part of the ATP Tour, the season-long linked circuit of tournaments that ends with the ATP Tour Championship in Hanover this year. And I wonder if Stefan Edberg will be one of those competing in Hanover at the end of the year. He might well be, the way he's playing, getting a terrific reception here as he walks for the last time as a competitor in the Stella to receive the runners-up check for £31,333 and receiving the applause of so many fans around this court who have watched him all the years he's played here since 1984, standing with David Kempton, the groundsman here for so many years and who produces such wonderful courts. And it's nice to see Stefan Edberg acknowledging what Stefan Edberg has contributed to this event. 1984 he began, losing that year to Ramesh Krishnan, and the winner in 1991.
Equaling John McEnroe's 4 wins in this tournament.
And waiting now, of course, for the call, Becker, as the public here are reminded that, like John McEnroe, he has won this title 4 times. So the applause from the Duchess of Gloucester, the biggest trophy in tennis, Must be quite an ordeal to stand there holding it up. The photographers will ask him to turn their way for just one more. And along with that trophy will go a handsome cheque, £53,333. But the knowledge for Becker that he has at last found his finest form. Stefan Edberg is about to say something, I think, to this appreciative crowd.
He said, no, 3 weeks. I'd like to thank the tournament, Ian and Clive. You've been here ever since I came here, I think, and I've had a wonderful time playing over the years here, and I'm sure I'll come back and watch here someday, and I'd like to thank everybody for coming out here today. Thank you.
Well, they've applauded him all week, they've applauded him again today, and they'll remember him with great affection because he has brought to the game a great dignity.
I'd like to take the opportunity to thank everybody who worked so hard for the tournament, all the people behind the scenes, tournament director, the staff, everybody, reporters, line people, umpires. And I'd like to thank the main sponsor of the tournament who makes this kind of part of the tournament possible. I just heard the news a couple of seconds before the first point that it was 11 years to the day that I won my first tournament in my career in the Queen's Club, and you know, it's been a great run. It's been 8 years since the last time I played 17 in the final, which I won. And but the problem then was he went on to beat me in the women's final. I'd like to say a few words to you, Stefan. You've been a rival, a friend, somebody that shared the spotlight with for 11 years now. And you're truly the best ambassador I've ever seen for tennis.
So 11 years to the day after he won his first ever professional tournament on this very court, he gives us a repeat performance. And I think we all said then, when we saw him as a 17-year-old, that this boy had terrific talent and might achieve great things in the game. Well, he's done that. He's done that at Wimbledon 3 times. He's done it at the US Open, and he's done it twice now in Australia. And of course, let's not forget the Davis Cup contribution to his country, where he's been in winning teams.
(3-2) Becker.
And of course, after this next point of Becker's, they'll change ends. And so often this is the moment when a player will lose a service point. But Becker has been so focused today. And you could, at the chair, the change of ends on a tie break, but they've both done it. I don't think Richard Kaufman will be reprimanding them from the chair. Didn't blame him for losing his serve just now. It was all Edberg.
(4-2) Becker.
And another faultless point there by Becker.
They're not really supposed to stop at the change.
3-1 Becker.